Hey guys, I'm here! Finally! I'm not sure what the star date is though. I think it's 97.1 or maybe it's 96.1. I'm not sure. I actually almost forgot to do the video before work. I've got a huge double shift today, so I have to do this video really quick. But yeah, I'm glad to be back. And Dylan's question is actually pretty cool because I just saw a movie on Thursday night and I haven't really seen anything since, and I'm actually going to go see it again tomorrow and maybe again on Wednesday because it is just so awesome. And it's unfortunately all over the news for a different reason than because the movie is making, you know, records here and there, left and right. I'm sure everybody's heard about the shootings in Colorado, but that leads me to, yes, the movie that I picked is The Dark Knight Rises. Yes! This is actually one of the little mini posters that you get, that they had, they also had this one. Yeah, totally cool. I need to hang those up somewhere, I have no idea where. But, yeah, my review is going to be on The Dark Knight Rises, and it may be a little biased, but don't worry, it's not going to be totally biased. Movie is awesome. That is, I'm going to have to try not to do any spoilers, which is really hard because most of the movie is a spoiler. There's so many twists and turns and unexpected, you know, changes that it just leaves you hanging on the edge of your seat. It is almost 3 hours long, but you really don't notice that until, you know, the end of the movie, and you're like, oh, wow. Yeah, that's how good it is. And the special effects is awesome, the explosions are cool, and Bane is a really cool bad guy, and you end up sympathizing with him a little bit later on. I won't explain why, because that is a huge spoiler, and I'm not going to spoil anything for anybody because I just don't think that's a good idea. But this does take place 8 years after The Dark Knight, which is still my favorite of the trilogy, but The Dark Knight Rises comes very, very close in the second place. It's mostly because, you know, The Dark Knight has the Joker, and he's probably my favorite villain of any Batman series, and Heath Ledger just did an awesome job. But I'm not reviewing The Dark Knight, I'm reviewing The Dark Knight Rises. What's his name? Tom Hardy? Yeah, Tom Hardy makes a really, really good Bane, and surprise, surprise, Anne Hathaway did a perfect Catwoman. I know, I was surprised. She's a little sexy and, you know, sneaky, and she can fight. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. Whenever she does any little fighting moves, too cool. But the movie itself, you know, it takes place 8 years after, you know, what's his face? Two-Face, Harvey Dent, dies. And of course they covered it all up. If you didn't see The Dark Knight, then I'm sorry I just spoiled that for you. Sorry! You should have watched it though. But anyway, you know, so Commissioner Gordon has this burden of the fact that he's hiding the truth from everybody. So he was going to admit the truth during the 8th annual Harvey Dent Day. And he doesn't. And Bane gets a hold of the little speech that he did write to confess it, and that just makes it all crazy. I can't spoil anything, but oh my goodness, this movie is awesome. I highly recommend it if anybody's seen Batman Begins or The Dark Knight, and if you're a Batman fan, this is epic. This is a perfect ending for a trilogy, and it could tease into another spin-off series, but I don't think he will because Christopher Nolan said that he wasn't going to do another Batman film. But I'm just saying, if he does, it would be awesome. The ending is a big twist, and it's sad and awesome, and oh my gosh, this movie is a 10 out of 10 for me. That's right, a 10 out of 10. The only thing I didn't like was one of the death scenes. It was too fake. That was actually the only thing that I didn't like. Yeah. So, that is my review on The Dark Knight Rises. Probably not the best, but I'm not a professional movie reviewer. I just say, hey, this movie's awesome, go see it. So, yeah, you should go see it. Britt, I can't think of anything movie related to ask you, so I'm going to say go ahead and choose Dylan's, and that was, I believe, what makes or breaks a movie. Like he said, the editor of his little thing killed his movie, which I think would be fun to be an editor of a movie. Just saying. So yeah, that's your question, Britt, and I will hopefully see you guys again next week. This was fun. UFTBA.